How to fully trust your intuition, where you're being led, the universe. Have you heard of let go and let God? Well, there's more truth to it than you think. In this video, I want to break it down for you, what it really means to be in full trust with yourself, with source, with the divine, and how to allow the miracles and the magic to work through you. So if you're interested, keep on watching. Welcome back to Awaken with Tina. My name is Tina Wong. I am a spiritual mentor, and on this channel, we share about the energetics, updates, the frequency, and the steps on how you can step into your truest and highest alignment. So if you guys are about that life, like this video, let me know down below if you guys enjoy our content. And of course, subscribe to the channel because we have literally like so much content every single day. You're gonna get a new video, so there's so much goodness for you to binge on. So feel free to subscribe. So with that being said, let's talk a little bit about trust. This is a conversation that I have quite a lot with my inner community members in True Alignment. So this is something that I like you to really be open to. Okay, if you're drawn towards this video, there's something there for you. So just open your heart right now and allowing the messages and the frequency and the codes to come through for you. Trusting is a choice. Trusting is a decision. Trusting is the truth. Trusting is the path. We were born trusting that, of course, after 9 months, we'll be out. Trusting as the baby, a newborn, that we will be supported, that we will be loved, that we will be cared for. We will always been living and becoming more trusting as a result of just our being. But the thing is, as we grow, as we evolve, there's different programmings that get to latch on, that attach onto our mind, body, and soul, telling us it is not safe to trust because people can do you wrong. It's not safe to trust because the world is a scary place. It's not safe to trust because what if you're wrong? What if you don't know better? It's not safe to trust. But the thing is, you have to understand that there is duality in our world. You know, we can look at it as good and bad. We can look at it as light and dark. But actually beyond all of that, the truth comes from when you know and when you allow and when you open up, you will know that there is this deep form of trust that is beyond what anybody can tell you, that is beyond any programming that you might adhere to or took on from a young age. Because we just trust that we're supported. What if you continue to trust? What if you are reminded of when you were a little baby that you were trusting that you will be taken care of? The thing is, the universe works in a mysterious way through us, for us. And you have to remember that. If you don't trust that you are supported, if you don't know that you're supported, then maybe you're going to be acting in ways that confirms that beliefs. And then it come back and reflect to you like, oh, see, what if you don't trust? And what I see with a lot of people, and especially with a lot of my private clients that I work with, usually I work with a lot of high performers, CEOs, millionaires, people who actually also from different walks of life. But the thing that they have in common is that they're very high performers. They get stuff done. They're action takers. But a lot of these energies comes from them wanting to make things happen for themselves. They're ambitious. But the thing is, on the other side, there is something called being a control freak. And maybe you resonate with this to an extent, that you want things to be right. You want to know all the details before you say yes to something. You want to figure everything else before something can happen so that it can be perfect. And what is so damaging towards us, our trust, our faith, living a miraculous life manifestation? This is something that I talk a lot about on this channel and also in my private community, in my coaching clients, is that we have to understand that when we are stepping into our highest and truest form of potency, of power, it requires us to not trust blindly, but it requires us to know, to deeply know and remember that we are anchored in the light, that we are anchored in the trust, we are anchored in love. And when you trust that there is a light in you, there is love in you, there is purity, there is goodness in you, then you are going to move differently, you're going to think differently, you're going to behave differently. So when people talk about trust, a lot of us, we think about trusting in strangers, trusting in this and trusting in that. But no, true trust is trusting in yourself that you know, trusting in your soul that it knows, trusting that in your heart knows best. Because it's true. Our mind only knows what we know. It can only be programmed. It's like whatever's on in your mind right now, your vocabularies, your memories, the things that you know, is only based on what you know. It's only based on your historics. You don't know, you don't know. So the thing here is that if you know that to be true, then your mind is a very limited thing to draw from. But the thing is, if you actually open up your heart portal, this is the portal of your infinite possibility, your infinite wisdom. So can you allow yourself to tap into this, right? This is why people are confused. Confusion is just tension. Confusion is just you're thinking this way, but your heart is this way. But again, remember, your thoughts can only know from what you know. But when you open up your heart, when you allow the energies of the divine within, then you will clearly be guided into which experience is correct, which experience is making sense beyond the logical. So this is why in my upcoming masterclass called Release and Become, and by the way, you're invited as a free ticket down below. You can grab it in my description. Allowing yourself to release what is no longer serving you and really become the truest version of you. I would love to have you there. Grab your ticket down below and let me know that you're in. By the way, you can also let me know in my Instagram at Working with Tina. I would love to have you. But allowing yourself to know that your truest form as a human being, as a divine soul, is anchored in trust, is anchored in love, is anchored in light. And you know it. It's a knowing, you see. It's knowing that when you are in your highest and truest alignment, you're just naturally trusting that things will work out for you, that magic happens, that's how it works. You're just trusting that if you keep on believing in yourself, if you're pouring into yourself, if you work on yourself, magic's going to happen. Your life will shift. You just have to be anchored in the truth. So when people say let go and let God, it's knowing that there is a bigger force, bigger than you, beyond you, and that's your spirit. Your spirit is really truly beyond you. So can you be reminded of who you are? Can you be reminded of your strength, of your truth, of your potency? Because this is a reminder right now in this video, if you're drawn to watch it, right here, you are being reminded that you have always been anchored in truth. But sometimes we give it away to fear, to scarcity, to other programmings that don't serve us. But if you are anchored in trust and you allow this energy to work through you, then you will see that you're always in the right places. You always meet the right people, the right videos and the right content and books and whatnot. It's always going to come up and come through for you. I would love to hear what you think down below, and grab your free ticket to this masterclass that I'll be hosting. It is so valuable. It is so potent. It is so true. Grab it down below and watch this video over here to learn more about trust and intuition. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon.